yes I do. I'd never be with you until that day will fly away. I just love that smiling face in the early sun. If I can't have you to myself, then life's no fun.
What's up, man? This your girl Mookie here with my co-host Wesley. Wesley, say what's up, bro?
It's Wesley Reed the fourth, emphasis on the fourth, always an emphasis on the fourth. How you doing, Mook?
What's up, bro? I'm good. I'm excited. Today is our first episode of our Roller Derby podcast. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. You know why? Because it's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up.
Oh, you starting early. How was your weekend so far?
It's been a damn weekend, I can tell you that much.
Yes, sir. Just work, no play. This is the only time we get to relax right now and say what's on our mind and we get to talk.
Hell yeah. Know? Life be life, and trust me, I know this. Life be lifing like a motherfucker. It'd be crazy. But
absolutely.
So we want to fill everybody in. The first episode's name is Pilots, ladies and gentlemen. Pilots. Pilots. And what we mean by that is the first episode, first time for everything. So, yes, what topics you want to run down first, Mook?
I say we give them a little taste of let's start off fun. Let's do some Mount Rushmore of things.
How
that sounding?
All right, being that we got pilots, let's do a Mount Rushmore and a close fifth. Cool? Okay.
Yes, cool with me. I like that. Go ahead, Wesley.
All right, so what we gonna do first?
Let's do TV shows. Let's do TV shows. We are in the podcast business, right? Let's do TV shows. Top 4 Mount Rushmore plus your fifth.
Right. So we gonna do black sitcoms.
Black sitcoms. Y'all hear that? Black sitcoms. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. We are very big on this podcast, of course, of black people. But not only black people, but yes, we are black. This is a black-owned podcast. So a lot of things, mostly everything that we do discuss will be about black people. Just want to give everybody a heads up.
Absolutely. Everything start with the black and end with the black with us.
I love when you say that.
Everything starts from the black. But you want to go first on this one?
Yes, sir. So specifically, please elaborate a little bit more when you say 5 sitcoms, black-owned sitcoms. We can just name our top 4 plus our 5 favorite black sitcoms. Is that what you're looking for?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start with number 5. Okay, so my number 5 would be
let's get a drum roll
going. Raven's Home. I don't know if you guys know about Raven's Home, but obviously it comes from the show That's So Raven. Now I feel like this show been slept on a lot. I feel like people of our age, just to put it out there, guys, I am in my 30s. People in our age haven't watched that show. But it's a really good show. It sends a very positive message throughout the whole show. Shout out to Raven, Simone.
Big shout out.
It's a very good show, so y'all go and check that out. My number 4 now for my Mount Rushmore. My number 4. I can say Everybody Hates Chris. One of my top shows. It's a lot of them, but I'll give them a 4 to Everybody Hates Chris. Number 3. I got a little time to think. Do I get a little time to think?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna say number 3. I know there's a lot of black shows out there, but I'm trying to get my top 5. So number 3, I got Everybody Hates Chris. I'm gonna go with the Wayne Bros. I was gonna give them number 2, but I'm gonna go with the Wayne Bros for number 3.
Wait, why was you gonna give them number 2?
Because they were almost number 1, so I backed down to number 2. But then I'll give them number 3 because I could think of 2 more that could, that's better than them, in my opinion. So let's give the Wayne Bros number 3. Believe it or not, I'm gonna give number 2 to the Steve Harvey Show.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who know about the Steve Harvey Show, it's a very old show, but it's a very good show. Also sends out a very positive message within the black community. Shout out to Steve Harvey, very funny man. Shout out to Family Feud. And last but not least, of course, drum roll, Martin. Of course. It wasn't not going to be Martin.
What? Hold on. That is highly debatable. Highly debatable.
Okay.
But it's your opinion. It's your opinion. So
this is what that podcast is for.
Highly debatable.
Okay.
But that's your Mount Rushmore, so I can't argue. I cannot
I get
argue.
some respect on it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm dying to hear what you're going to say.
Because I came up with a Mount Rushmore plus a close five. I came up with a new one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The last time we spoke, yeah.
Yeah. So you bringing surprises on. All right. Bet. That's what we doing?
So,
all right, sir.
So for my close fifth, right? Now, here's how I did it, like, yesterday or whatever the case may be, because this is a fresh list. I need y'all to know this is a really fresh list. I chose a sitcom from every single era. Every single era I chose a sitcom from. Now, boom, right? So, we're going to say...
So you really had your thinking cap on to say, yo, back in the 90s, this was... Okay, that's what we doing. Okay.
Yeah, I got different eras in line.
Right.
So, let's say for the close five... For the close fifth, we're going to give Sanford and Son. We're going to give him Sanford and Son for the fifth. You feel me?
Oldie but goodie.
Yeah. For the Mount Rushmore, though. Number 4, Good Time.
Yes.
That's
Let me applaud you for that.
Regardless of what.
Yes, Celeste. Yes, let me send an applause for that.
Big applause on Good Times, man.
Salute, yes. Shout out to JJ. Shout out to everybody that was on Good Times. Thelma, I love you, baby.
So for the third one, now the eras ain't necessarily in order. So we gonna go to the 90s with this one, right?
Okay.
Number 3, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I was waiting for you to say that because if you ain't say it, I was gonna ask you, can I sneak one more in there? That definitely, deserves to be in here. That deserves. Shout out to Will Smith.
Big shout outs. Stop slapping me. That ain't.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
No. We gonna have a debate about that too, because I feel like I got.
Yeah, that topic gonna come up a lot. People need to be smacked every day, B.
No, niggas get slapped every day. That ain't it. As you know, that ain't it. But number 3, definitely Fresh Prince. I will never take away from that man's work. It's dope.
Absolutely.
Dope. Especially the first episode of that shit, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. Number 2, hard to for me is damn. I'm gonna tie it. My wife and kids and the Wayans brothers.
Okay.
And I feel like my wife and kids is kind of like kind of edging the Wayans brothers. But we're gonna give it a tie because I think every last one of the Wayans brothers and the sister is funny as hell.
Hell yeah, man! And not to keep cutting you off on your segment. I know that you giving out your Mount Rushmore, but shout out to Tisha Campbell also, man. One of my favorite actresses for a long time. Very good actress, big time actress. I believe that she didn't get her flowers that that she didn't deserve, but that's a whole nother topic.
Didn't deserve is crazy, but we're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go. Let me give him a drum joke. Yeah, let's go. But a hard one for me is always Martin. No matter what happens, Martin is a first. And the reason,
yes,
always. And I was talking to the guys yesterday, right? And we were actually going over the 5. Like, I don't know for me, I don't know for everybody else, but I was a wrestling fan back then. Huge.
Right.
And you growing up with me, you knew it was like rampant. Your brother threw me off the fucking bunk bed. Like,
yeah, facts. For those of y'all who don't know what he's talking about, well, it's obvious what Wesley is talking about, but this is my brother. We did grow up together. His mother is my aunt. Blood couldn't make us any closer.
Damn sure.
Shout out to North Sutherland.
Yeah, and shout out to Derek. I learned a valuable lesson that day. I never slept on a top bunk ever again, bro. Like, never.
Yeah, man. And before we keep going, I just want to give a couple shout outs. Let me give a shout out to my barber. You can check him out on right there on Rochester and Fulton. It's called The Stoop. I'm going to give a shout out to my hairstylist, Serenity, over there on Church Avenue in Flatbush. Shout out to them.
Ready to lunch, Jay. All right.
So what's up, man? What else we got on this agenda today? It's a lot that we could talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got topics for days.
All right, so top 5. Well, we'll say Mount Rushmore of comedians +1. All right, I'm gonna take this one. All right, cool. Number 5 for me is my Mount Rushmore might throw you off a little bit, right? It might throw you off just a tad, right? Because a lot of these people are unheard of, but they haven't been heard in a long time.
Okay, try me out.
All right, let me see if I got this correctly. Right. Let me get sure. What's the dude that voiced over the Beyblade kids? What's his name?
Yeah, what?
Dude that voiced over the Beyblade kids. Remember that shit?
Oh, you talking about the fat guy, the black guy with the big eyes?
Indeed.
Dang, I definitely don't know his name, but just by his voice, I know who you're talking about, and he is hella funny.
I know who it is. It came to me. Robin Harris.
Exactly. I know who you're talking about.
He's number 4 on my list because he was raw, uncut, and he just said whatever the fuck came to his mind. Kind of like how Corey Holcomb is. You can hear a lot of Robin Harris in his act. Like it definitely.
Ooh.
I'm a comedic historian. Like, I need people to understand this. Comedy is my shit. So,
comedy is your shit.
Hell
yeah. Now we know, guys.
Now, number 3 for me.
Take your time.
I'm gonna jump off the bridge with this one. Bernie Mac for number 3.
Right. Nice.
One of the greatest of all fucking time. One of the greatest of all time. You cannot think of comedy and not think of Bernie Mac. I'm sorry. If he not your Mount Rushmore, he had a close 5 or 6 for anybody. It don't matter who it is. Or
he should be in top 3 for everybody, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Top 2 if you're gonna go that far. The only reason why he's a 3 is because he couldn't beat out the first 2 that I had left. Right?
Okay. Right.
Number 2 for me, as much as people would disagree with me, in this era alone, well, not this era, but a long time ago, Richard Pryor.
Mm-hmm.
Richard fucking Pryor.
Yeah, that guy is definitely in my Mount Rushmore.
Right.
Yes, sir.
He was gonna be number 1, but it's just when it comes down to it, he was both movie and fucking stand up funny. He was, no matter what happened. But he couldn't beat out my number 1, which I think everybody in my generation can agree. He probably likely is the funniest motherfucker alive. Dave Chappelle.
That's number 1.
That's my solid number 1. That's non-negotiable. Like, if he wasn't number 1, he'd be number 0 type shit. Like, he's him. You feel me?
Okay.
But I had to give it to Dave because he has a positive influence on how comedy is today. A lot of comedians don't give a fuck because of him. A lot of others are doing shit for the community with him type shit. Like, he's the leader. He was the leader of our generation for a long while, man. Long while.
Okay.
Everybody was upset with him when he left, but I was not mad at that man.
Speaking of David Chappelle, you think that man is a clone? Because you know it was a lot of speculations that he was, even
Man,
his family.
if that's a clone, man, look, let me tell you something.
Because he got a little bit more reckless, right?
That's
When he came home.
accusation.
But his family has also believed that he's been cloned. So it's a real accusation, but if his family came forward and said that, how rare can it be?
Like a lot of stars, I'm sure these people don't talk to him every day. I'm quite certain of it. So for them to say that is far-fetched because everything is subject to change. Everybody changes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody claims clones to this fucking day all because they weren't the way they used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Gucci Mane don't talk about Pookie Loco that much except on certain shit. But we remember a time where he talked about him all the fucking time.
Facts.
Want to smack out of people. Like, he's still the same Gucci. It don't change nothing. Nobody
He just got a little bit more cleaner with it. He a little bit more calm.
Everything is subject to change, my friend. You gotta understand. Everything changes. For real, he gotta be not even so much as politically correct on some shit where he, you know what I'm saying? Everybody changes. So to say that he's cloned is kind of far fetched without having no type of proof. Especially
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle has been who he's always been. He's never changed. I think his content has definitely changed as far as his jokes, but so does every other joke. Like, he speaks on modern day shit. He speaks on current shit. If that's the case, then Kevin Hart is cloned too.
What? Kevin Hart ain't go to jail and come home?
Neither did Dave Chappelle.
Something happened. What happened with the man a long time ago? He got into a car crash or some shit.
He got accused of...
He got locked up.
No, he didn't.
He didn't get locked up?
That was Most Def. Most Def got locked up. And deported.
I could have sworn that guy got locked up.
But as far-fetched as the claim is that he might have been cloned, I'll say this. It's not impossible. Not impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
Indeed.
Are you done with your lineup?
Yes.
Alright. Good lineup, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my number 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give number 5 to Tracy Morgan.
Ooh.
Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I watched this little when they hosted the, you know, the 50-year anniversary or whatever for the Def Comedy Jam. I watched it, and I know Martin did so much for him, but even when he was young on Tubi and things like that, I watched his stand up, and he's a very, very funny man. He's still funny, even in his movies today. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tracy Morgan. Sure. As I said, I'll give him number 5.
Let's give that man a round of applause.
Yes, sir.
He survived a lot too.
I want to ask him. I want to ask him if I ever get a hold of him. He still got some money left from that Walmart accident a couple of years ago. that man got paid, didn't he?
That man still got old money, man.
That shit. He probably didn't even see the difference in his account when it hit.
Damn shit.
Let me hit y'all with number 4. See, okay. Don't get mad at me, but I'm gonna give number 4 to Richard Pryor.
Okay.
I'll give number 4 to Richard Pryor. Don't be upset. Yeah, he was funny, but you know, he was an older generation, way before my time. So I'm gonna give it to Richard Pryor for number 4.
Yeah.
Number 3, I'll give to Kevin Hart.
What?
I'm sorry, but he's more my generation. See, it's a difference. You're a comedy guy. I'm a comedy person when I want to be. So I watch it when I want to be. And it's very hard for me to laugh. So the people that I name are the people who actually can make me laugh. So yeah, I'm gonna give him number 3 though. I'm gonna give it to Kevin Hart.
It's fair.
Thank you.
It just caught me off guard because...
Yeah, I know. I wasn't even gonna put him in there, but I can't do my boy like that because his show, Husband of Hollywood, is a very fucking funny show, bro. Yeah. I done watched it probably like last month, and I understand it much better now than I did when I was younger and it first came out.
That shit was...
It's a very fucking funny show. So
salute
I'll give my boy.
salute to Kevin Hart, man. For real.
Salute to Kevin. I'll give him number 3.
Highest paid comedian in showbiz today, man.
Today. Yeah, man, we can't forget that either. And like you said, it's a different generation right now. So
Right.
I don't think he'd be the highest paid if it was back in the day and he just run up all these rest of the comedians, you know.
Hey, what can I say? Our people are knowing their work now. Even more.
Yes, absolutely. Hashtag black people. Shout out to black people. Alright, for number 2, I'm gonna give my man Bernie Mac number 2. And then number 1, of course, you know Martin is number 1 in a lot of things, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give Martin a number 1 spot. Shout out to fucking Martin again.
Big round of applause for that, man.
Yes, sir. Always.
I mean, he knows you're funny, man. He knows you're funny.
How about what's up, bro? Did you listen to Tory Lane's new album? Came out yesterday?
I have not.
Yeah, me either.
I gotta get a chance to listen to it.
He's actually one of my favorite artists. Shout out to Tory Lane, independent rapper.
That man ain't do that, man. He ain't do that.
Yeah, I believe you. Shout out to Megan too. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what's going on. Nobody know what really went down, but yeah, I do believe Tory Lanez. That's a whole nother topic, but shout out to Tory Lanez. I'll get to your album real soon.
Our next top 5 right here. Top 5 R&B artists.
Top 5 R&B artists.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I'm gonna let you kick this one off. You feel me?
Okay.
Because like I'm R&B to a certain extent, but I know you know your R&B.
All right, but listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm R&B, but I'm not R&B with this new modern shit. Like I'm more traditional. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know Tootsie songs and shit like that. I don't deal with that.
You call the now R&B? That's not even close.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Same page with this. We on the same page, darling. We are. Absolutely. I don't consider anything that's being recorded past 2006 R&B.
Alright, so you ready? Alright, so let me kick it off. Alright, so let me get you number 5. Damn, this is a good one. You hear me? I could give you more than 5, but you know what? We're gonna stick to the plan. Number 5. I'm gonna give number 5 to Keisha Cole. Let's start off with Keisha Cole. Shout out to my baby Keisha Cole. Very good R&B artist. I can listen to her albums all day. I'm gonna go ahead and give number 4. Like I said, I'm real old school with this, so everybody that y'all gonna hear is gonna be old school. I'm gonna give number 4 to I'll give it to Monica.
Ooh,
that's another person I could listen to all day. I could just put everything on and I don't have to touch the phone.
Yeah, that's a tough ass 4. I'm feeling that 4. I'm feeling that 4.
You feeling number 4? You feeling number 4?
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
I had the biggest crush on Monica. I swear, I still do.
At number 3, this is gonna be a real classic, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and give Aretha Franklin number 3.
Ooh.
I love her joints. Like I said, once again, I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm real old school. Like I'm an 80s, 90s R&B person. I can't tell you too much about the 2000s and all these new people. I know that may not be what y'all want to hear, but like I said, I'm in my 30s, y'all. Number 2. Let's give her number 2. What should I give her number 1? Alright, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and go number 2. I'm gonna give it to R. Kelly. I don't give a fuck what people gotta say about him. Yes, he's fucked up with everything that he did. Yes, he's fucked up. Absolutely. I don't agree with what he did, but I can't lie. The man makes very good music. There's no way around it. And there's no way around it. His music is going to forever be played. It's going to forever live on. He's just the GOAT. He's the GOAT, as he say. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Nah, you ain't gotta be. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this a little bit afterwards because my top 5 it It ain't quite like yours because you went fully in depth on it.
Right.
But I got a few points to make about our top fives with that shit.
Okay. Okay.
Now, your
All
number
right.
one.
All right. So for my number one, it's a guy, and I don't even know if he. You let me know if this guy is pop and R&B, but I consider him R&B. He's not as old as the other people I've been naming, but it is CB. Shout out to motherfucking Chris Brown.
Chris,
Shout out to Chris Brown. Shout
absolutely.
out to Chris Brown.
Big fucking
Shout out to Chris Brown. My guy, he's the GOAT. That guy is just talented all around. And he's going to continue to keep growing. He's going to continue to keep elevating. He's going to continue to keep making his fans happy. I know I am. Like I said, shout out to fucking Chris Brown. Now, you see, I wanted to throw Tory Lanez in there because he's actually one of my favorite artists. Like, I can listen to him all the time, anytime. But would you consider Tory Lanez R&B? Like, what category would he fall in?
He makes R&B music, so he's always
Right.
considered R&B in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
he's a good one. He's a good one. You know what I'm saying? If we had
Okay.
6 man, that would definitely be a close 6.
That would be, yes, absolutely, yes. He would be my 6, yeah, because he ain't beating out everybody else that I just named.
Right.
So, there you go. You guys have it. My Mount Rushmore of R&B.
Now that's a good ass list. I ain't gonna lie.
It's an old list, you know what I'm saying? I know people listening are gonna be like, damn, this bitch is old, but it is what it is. That's what I listen to when it comes to R&B. Again, I can't listen to that new shit. I don't know if I can relate to it. It just throw me off.
Definitely. Damn, this one was hard. I was thinking about my shit while you was thinking about yours.
I figured that. I figured you wanted to get here and write some shit down while I'm sitting here talking. Got a little bit of time.
Right. I gotta go off the grain with my shit. Cause
Yeah.
don't, then I'm gonna regret it.
I mean, that's how I feel when you call me up with the comedy joint. You see, I'm a music head. You a comedy head, so it's easy for you.
That's a fair point. You got it. All right.
Let me hear y'all smoke, man. Shout out to my weed smokers, man. I'm about to roll up right now.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my weed smokers.
Roller Derby podcast for no reason, y'all.
Roller Derby podcast.
Yes, RDP out this motherfucker. Absolutely. The very first episode, and y'all getting raw, uncut, unfiltered content.
Yes, man. Yes. And I'm gonna tell y'all again, this show right here, this is no filter. Hashtag no filter. We say what we want, when we want, and how we want. We're gonna we have emails and things for you guys to report to in case you guys want to ask something, in case you guys want us to talk about anything. You can always just drop it in the email. But this podcast is unfiltered. Hashtags unfiltered. Y'all guys got a problem with anything we say, you can let us know and try to put us in our place. This is what this is for. It's open. Don't forget that.
Yeah, we gonna start segments for y'all so that y'all can get y'all shit off too.
Yes, real soon.
A lot of people are unheard. And pretty soon we got a few surprises for y'all, so definitely stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Oh shit! Okay, I got the 5.
You got the 5. Let me hear it. I'm trying to hear something. All
right, so number 5 to combat the cold. I'm gonna go with Monica for my 5th.
Okay, very good.
Number 4, Brandy.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. When you hear Monica, you gotta somehow put Brandy in there for some reason. I was thinking about her too.
Right, Brandy is one of the best R&B artists ever. Not to mention, she is a dope ass actor.
Yeah, and she can sing. She can sing her ass off. She can sing.
Hell yeah.
She can sing.
Number 3 for me would be. I had it. Oh, since you want to go Aretha Franklin, we're gonna take it further back. We're gonna go with Mary Wells. We're gonna go with Mary Wells.
I never heard of her.
What?
Yeah, man, I never heard of her.
I gotta put you on.
Man, son, I'm down. I'm all for it.
Definitely. Definitely. Number two. Let's see. Number two. As surprising as this is, honestly speaking, we're gonna go with Neo for number two.
Neo, very. Oh man, I'm glad you said that, man. Shout out to fucking Neo.
Shout out to Neo.
Absolutely, yes, 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 yes. I
He's
could.
a great singer, but he's a very good songwriter too.
Very good songwriter,
He
and
wrote
that's
some
why I want. That's why I'm giving him the biggest shout out. That he's just great. I mean, I'm a little disappointed in him what he did to his wife, but that's everybody nowadays.
allegedly.
No, it wasn't. Ain't no allegedly. He admitted it. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, I tried to help you. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. He did that shit.
Number one for me, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
As much as I hate this fucking choice, as much as I hate it,
Not that much in number one.
R. fucking Kelly, bro. I had to not even play games with it. Like R. Kelly was pivotal in whatever state the R&B, in whatever state the genre of R&B was. R. Kelly called, man, 10 toes down. Even though he did that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong. I personally do not listen to his music, even before the allegation. You feel me? Because there's always something shifty about bro. Like he wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Like something wasn't right. Like, I always got that feeling about it. But cannot lie, he wrote some of your favorite hits, along with sung some of your favorite hits. That man. Let me tell you something. During my graduation, right? They sung "World's Greatest." Yeah, I sat my ass down for it, but
that's my shit. It's crazy because when I sing that right now, and I feel like I'm a kid at a 5th grade graduation. You heard?
Absolutely. And you know what else is crazy? If it wasn't "World's Greatest," it's "I Believe I Can Fly." It was one of those at graduation.
I am a mountain. I am a tall tree. Oh, come on, bro. You can't go wrong with that shit. Yo,
That nigga talking about beating the odds on his case. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Come on.
Nigga talking about beating the odds on his first case, which honestly he should have went down for that shit.
Yeah, but they ain't catch it back then. It took them so many fucking years. But you know what they said? Everything in the dark come to light, huh?
Supposedly.
It
took about
yeah.
Took about 20 plus fucking years for them to lock him up, man.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah. That's what you said. Let's put some quotes on that.
Now, boom. Right? Don't get me wrong. There are certain songs to this very day that I listen to from R. Kelly. That's because it's played at barbecues and shit like that. And I can't just go to the DJ and be like, yo, turn the DJ shit off. Hold on. We not playing that here. I can't do that.
That's my man. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. Yo, R. Kelly, my man. You heard? Like, R. Kelly is my fucking man. Like, his shit is a vibe. When I'm drunk, you put on R. Kelly, I'm rocking with his shit. Yo, you ain't even gotta change it. I'm rocking with his shit. Hey, girl, you feel like a picture. With a honey with a picture. You know that song?
Nah, I don't.
Moving like a whisper.
Much of an R. Kelly fan, but I know he was pivotal to R&B in so many ways.
So many fucking ways. And I believe that he could still make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? And nigga come home. I guarantee you he could still drop a couple of records when he come home and people still gonna listen to him despite everything that he did and everything that he's going through right now.
When he come home? Hold on.
Yeah.
1 second.
If.
Let me pause this. Hold on. Well, we gonna cut this part out anyways.
Yeah.
Nika, can I call you back in about 30 minutes? I'm doing podcast. So. You see this shit I be talking about? It's fine. I'm probably not gonna talk to you about it. It's fine.
And that's one thing that we are gonna discuss, later on, future down the line in the show. expectations versus reality. And I wouldn't even say you're in a relationships, but I'm referring to people in relationships. You know, the expectations versus the reality of what we get, and how people expectations are so high, and how motherfuckers can't deliver to those high expectations. I'm one of those people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna see his shit going.
I gotta stop my shit. Like, go ahead. Like, nah, we not gonna cut this shit out. Hold up. Nah. We not cutting this shit out. We keep
Yeah, because I did motherfucker call my phone. My shit is gonna do not disturb. Listen, I ain't playing with these hoes.
That's the thing. I made the exception for her. Her ass gonna end up on do not disturb today.
Yeah, man.
Nah.
That's when you gotta start playing R. Kelly before you start fucking spazzing. You put on some R. Kelly, this shit'll humble you and help you clear your mind.
But this is the reason why. This is the reason why I told you what I told you last weekend when I told you I be trying to keep these big headed girls away from me, man. They feel like they priority. And here's another subject I want to talk about. In between our top fives and shit, I do want to bring this up. Why do women feel like if you and success are parallel from each other, they got to be in the middle of it?
I mean, like I said, that goes back to the expectations. You know what I'm saying? It's like a working man. A working man and a fucking stay-at-home mom, and they probably. All right. See, I'm going all over topic because there's so much that I could say to what you just said.
Take your time. We got all day.
And like I said, it goes back to the expectation things. You know, you got a lot of people, right, who are together, and then you got a lot of people who let their girlfriend stay home, opposed to their friend where they living with their partner and they have to work. Now that person who stays home while they significant other works, they ain't gotta worry about nothing. They just stay home because they partner is making all that money and their partner is coming home. So you know what? That person spoils their girlfriend versus that friend who's working and gotta go half with their partner to pay the bills, gotta go half with their partners when they go out and they eat. They ain't got a free ride like you got a free ride. So sometimes that other friend that actually is paying half of everything, they feel like they supposed to be living like their friend. The other friend who ain't got to pay nothing, who gets spoiled by their partner.
Right.
And a lot of girls think like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them go into relationships or even talking to somebody with that mentality of, yo, this nigga get money or this nigga work, he got money, he gonna take care of me, I ain't got to do nothing. And you really got some females now who really believe that shit still fly.
Right.
And like you said, that's room for a much bigger topic. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much that could be said on that topic.
We finna spread out this content. You feel me? We ain't gonna get that to y'all, just yet. We be there, but we ain't there. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got y'all though. So, yeah. As far as that's concerned, bro, honestly speaking, I will just leave it at this. Me personally, I take care of myself. I pay my own fucking rent, I pay my own bills, I buy my own gold fucking teeth.
Right.
My question is, what are you gonna add to the equation?
But that's the thing. See, that's, when people, okay, how can I say this? When people first meet and they get together, why don't you guys set standards? Is it because you trying to get to know this person? And when I mean set standard is see what they can bring to the table first. You know what I'm saying? See what else. I don't know how to really go into this, but you need to see what they can bring to the table first because sometimes it's too late.
Right.
And then you caught up in something, and like me, I'm a person who's gonna feel bad for somebody. So if I'm doing something for you and then I finally get tired because you lazy and now I want you to fucking try to pick up and do something, I can't be spazzing on you because it's too late. I allowed you to do that already for some time now. And now that I'm tired, I want you to, I can't do that. That's not fair to you. I can't spaz on you now.
Right. Big round of applause for being fair to your partner. Big round of applause.
Yeah, like I said, y'all gotta go in there with some rules and regulations. Listen, when I was a cheater, I used to tell fucking females all the time, yo, I got a wife. I'm telling you right now, I got a wife. You know what I'm saying? And you have to learn to stay in your place. If you can't, then it's not gonna be able to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm already cheating. You can't do too much after that.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've never cheated before. I'll say that. I've never cheated before. That's one
Oh
thing.
damn, bro. So you can't even relate to some fucking stories.
Yes, I
But
can. Everybody got friends that cheat. Goddamn. We used
yeah,
to.
but you gotta cheat yourself to experience that shit.
Oh no 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 no. Nah, we not doing that. Because I wouldn't want nobody to do it to me.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You're right. I mean, I wish everybody thought like that. It'd be a much better place.
Right.
Think
Damn,
so?
sure would have. Shit, I'd
Think
probably
so?
be married right now. Whole liar and a half. Whole liar and a half. But we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, man.
But you gotta think of the top five concept this time. I came up with
Oh,
three.
you want me to do the top 5 concepts? I
Yeah.
mean, all right. So I could say let's do the. How about favorite artists?
But,
Rap artists.
mm,
Top 5. The Mount Rushmore, and then your number 5 pick of rappers. How you sound? How that sound? How you like that?
it sounds like we're gonna be here all night.
Well, what's up? You don't listen to rap music?
No, I definitely do. I'm a hip hop historian and rap historian as well, which is why I was gonna be all fucking night. Do you know how many rappers there were in history?
Yeah, facts, man.
So we gonna do this, but we just gonna think of it off the top of our head. No list, no nothing. We gonna just go ball to
Bet.
ball with this one. Pause. Facts.
All right, bet. Let me go first one. So let me give you my number 5. Now he may not be number 5. When I say number 5, he's like not number 5 at the bottom. But like you just said, it's so many rappers out there that I could name. I'm gonna just start naming them off the dome. It's not necessarily in order. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Jay-Z number 5. That's my number 5, Jay-Z. I'm gonna go ahead and give 50 Cent number 4. Not only because he's not even a fucking rapper no more, I would even say, but he's smart. He's actually one of my favorite people in the world. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give number 4 to 50 Cent.
We don't owe you
I'm
no
gonna give
money.
him,
We don't owe
huh?
you money. 50. We don't owe you no money. We don't even know you.
That's my fucking guy, man. I'm gonna give number 3 to 21 Savage. Believe it or not.
Really? That's an interesting.
I love his flow. I love 21 Savage, bro. He's somebody that I would really like to meet. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many rappers. Yeah, they're my favorite rappers, blah, blah, blah. But he's somebody that I would really like to meet. And when we go more in depth of rappers, then I'll explain a little bit more why, I like him so much. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give number 3 to 21 Savage.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, let me think real quick. Number 2, my apologies. Number 2, I'm gonna give it to my boy Meek. I was a huge fan. I'm still a huge fan, but I'm gonna give it to Meek Mills.
You got an
I'm
interesting.
gonna give,
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, I went from old to new, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna give number 2 to Meek Mills, definitely. I said 50 Cent already. That's my fucking guy. And my last, but definitely not least, who can I? Man, there's so much. All right, so it's between Kendrick and J. Cole. I think I'm gonna go more with J. Cole because I can listen to J. Cole and relate to him a little bit more. Kendrick is more opposed of, the world, just like J. Cole, but they flow are still, slightly different. So I'm gonna give the top spot to J. Cole for me. I'll give J. Cole number 1. Shout out to J. Cole.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah, bro.
Now I've been giving them some, right? Even though it's gonna be difficult.
Right.
I should go from current to later, right? Now, this is gonna throw you off, right? Now, number 5 for me is coming from this era. This era, from this era, I'll say Lil Baby from this era.
Nice. Yeah, definitely. I can't sleep on it. I can't sleep. Very good
But
pick.
here's the thing. I would like for this number 5 to be a tie between him and Drake.
That light skinned nigga?
Listen, man. As much as we want to disregard what he's doing out here, he is pivotal to the generation now, man. Number four, and I do this for certain reasons. Now, Lil Baby is more the new age rapper, and Drake is more the seasoned. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of ties on this list. I'm letting you know right now.
Word? Damn, I could have put ties on mine.
We can start this up again.
No. Because like you said, with the rap thing, I think we could go all day. This one is kind of an easy one, you know?
So, right. Number 4 for me, right, is a tie between Lil Wayne and Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy is smart. I wouldn't say he a good rapper.
Nah, he birthed a lot of these rappers that are out now.
Oh, here you go on your Soulja Boy shit, bro.
No. Hear me out. A lot of people have stolen shit from Soulja Boy, knowing shit from Soulja Boy. He influenced a lot of shit. Do you remember?
You know this man just posted he was the first person to have a kid at 32.
Whatever.
He just had a son.
Okay, his shenanigans almost ruled him out. But I will say this. Have you ever heard of the song? You heard the song Miss Me from Drake's very first album?
You know, you miss me and I'm gone. I can tell that you miss me. That one?
By the way, people don't accredit that album for being one of the best albums of that era.
Yeah. I mean, that's gonna be our next Mount Rushmore. That's gonna make me put on my little thinking cap.
Okay.
But,
now,
yeah.
I said so, right? Because Drake even borrowed some shit from Soulja Boy. Not once, but twice. I mean, Nigga We Made It was Soulja Boy's song. Drake got on that shit and made it a hit with Soulja Boy. It would have been a hit regardless, in my opinion. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, he's very influential. Lil Wayne is self-explanatory. Forever be a legend. From the drought all the way down to the dedication mixtapes. You feel me?
Right.
Now we up to number 2, right?
Yeah, you up to number 2.
Number 2. Okay, I got a solid choice for this.
You up to number 3. My apologies. This is your number 3.
This is number 3?
Yeah.
Jay-Z is a clear number 3. Clear. Across the board. No other preservatives, nothing. Jay-Z, clear number 3. It's self-explanatory. The man had a really long lifespan as far as goes. Actually, if you really want to think about it, he might have been here since the shit started. But that's another story for another day.
Okay.
Number 2 for me would be Kendrick, hands down.
Yeah.
No ties.
Okay, I don't blame you. Yes.
Kendrick is a hard number 2.
No, he's good. Like I said, I was gonna put him as my number 1 versus J. Cole, but I'm glad that you threw him in there.
Now, number 1, and a lot of people will disagree because he had a very short tenure in hip hop. Notorious B.I.G. Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about him.
Nah,
I can't believe it.
It's very easy to, because of the simple fact that his track record with hits out of this world. Granted, however, he had a very short rap career, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Understandable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people are just pumping out music every single fucking day and every week. So it's very easy to forget shit like that.
Get that one. Get the yellow one.
So I'll say this. He's versatile. He's like one of those people who match any genre of music that he put his hands. I'm gonna give him 2 big. No questions there. Number 1.
Speaking of Biggie, R.I.P. to Biggie, man. R.I.P. to Pop Smoke too. Me and Wesley, we are both from Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. And have you ever thought about Pop Smoke when he died? You don't think his life was cut short like Biggie? Because he was gonna be some shit, bro. Pop Smoke was gonna be some shit.
He still is. Let's be clear. He
still is. Absolutely. Like he was gonna be the next big thing, like Biggie. And I can honestly say that. I can agree with that.
Now here's the thing: Pop Smoke influenced a lot of music that's out today, so he still is.
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
Like now, people like Big influence people like, and he may disagree with this, he may agree with it. Artists like Pusha T, that's still relevant to this very day. You feel me?
Yeah.
And not too many people know that man is a genius too. Like he wrote the jingle for McDonald's. Like a lot of people don't know that shit. Like
when he said on his album, supposed to put 5 million in the case and then lose the key. Shout out to Pusha T.
Absolutely. Big fucking shout out. Last album was the Paint. Some shit.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I was feeling this shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I know a couple of songs on there. I gotta hear it now, but I definitely know a couple of songs. And then with Lil Uzi Vert, and that's somebody I wish I could have thrown inside my five was Lil Uzi.
He got a good catalog, man. He got a very good.
Yeah, catalog. Bro, I'm a fan of Lil Uzi. Shout out to Lil Uzi. That's my guy. So yeah, bro, I'm putting you in my shit. So. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, these artists are getting different nowadays. Now it's about a different aesthetic now. I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you how you feel, like, because like the NBA YoungBoy fans, I mean, I guess there's stress and anxiety and all those things, and nature's at an all-time high with everybody right now. So, and a lot of people turn to music to, get them through their day, to even just relate to it and help them feel better. You know what I'm saying? Music is their therapy. How do you feel about the NBA YoungBoy? Because he's big. He's really, really big. And I'm not a fan of him. And I can't really get down with his music. I don't know if it's because it's trap music. I don't know if it's because it's his voice. And I have tried. But I can't get down with him. So how you feel about NBA YoungBoy? Because he's just as big as Lil Baby, if not bigger. So what's your opinion on NBA YoungBoy?
Really? Let me go lie. Because I don't listen to his music. He's a bad artist. I heard a few tracks, you know what I'm saying, that I might have, bumped to, nod on my head to, but I mean, I need more than that. Like, remember,
right.
Somebody who
you come from a different era.
Right, I was born in the golden era of hip hop.
Right. Facts. But
not that it discounts anything that he's done. He's definitely a pivotal artist in his field, in his era. However, it's one of those situations where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really say too much because I don't know too. But I will songs that I didn't hear. He definitely still has a private career besides going on definitely. Especially in this era.
And that takes me back to this fucking cat academics when he caused all this controversy with the statement he made about the old rappers, the old leaders and shit like that, how they're bums, and right now in life, as in 2022, they're nowhere. They're dirty. They're bums. That goes back to what you just said. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pay tribute to the old rappers or the OGs, however y'all want to call them. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, nowadays this rap, I think it's for the younger generation because, like I said, everything's at an all-time high right now, and this is the way people can relate. It's through music.
Right, it is. It definitely is.
So I think one hand washes the other. I also think that music does have a lot to do with what's going on in the world today. I think it's influencing people, you know what I'm saying, to go out and do bad things, however you want to call it. So I don't know, man. I just want music to go back to being the same.
Everybody taught through technology, man. What do you expect? Everybody's taught through a phone or a tablet or an app. Like,
yeah, but that shit gets you killed.
Absolutely.
As you can see.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. Within the first week of me being on Clubhouse, which is the app that I frequent and shit like that, right? Within the first week, I heard about somebody from, the other side of Brooklyn type shit. I ain't gonna say where. Niggas went outside during the pandemic and started shooting at each other. Like, it's the wildest shit, bro. Like, people are really
bro.
killed over social media and on social media.
Did you hear about the lieutenant, the lady that got stabbed 17 times about 2 days ago for no reason, just a loony. He's just a fucking loony in the head, bro. She was getting ready. She was set to retire. He's just a loony. Like this world has become so different from when I was a kid until now. Like you have to watch your back when you go outside. You have to watch your back only because you don't know what people is thinking. Yeah, I mean, and it's been like that, but I don't think it was this dangerous. Yeah, you can't even ride the fucking subway and be at peace.
Cannot. What was this lady's race, if I mean?
She was Latino.
I could have guessed it. It makes sense. There's a reason.
Yeah, she was Latino.
There's a reason why police officers of the minority descent don't really live long enough to get their pension. Or they retired.
She was set to retire though. That's the thing. She was gonna retire in a couple of days. It was all over the news Thursday night.
When you living as careful as we are, most of the time, honestly speaking, it don't take much. It don't take much. Yeah. It has a really weird way of kind of like fucking you over a little bit.
Fucked up, man.
And it rarely happens to people. It just happens to the minorities most of the time. Like,
yeah.
We are the minorities when it comes to finances. We are the majority when it comes to the population. You feel me? And a lot of people don't understand that there is strength in numbers, and not just in numbers in your wallet.
Preach that shit.
Money makes people manipulative. Strength in numbers in people makes people powerful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not about how much money you got. You can't buy nobody out the fucking group of people. It don't make no sense to have no money now, does it?
I mean, you can actually buy somebody out the group. You know motherfuckers is greedy for money.
Oh, no, absolutely. But that's the thing. You can always buy a demon. You can always buy a demon. But the only thing is, if motherfuckers would be 10 toes down like they supposed to be, this would never be an issue. Motherfuckers ain't 10 toes down no more for their own people. And that's more the problem.
I think it's only black people.
Self-preservation and whatnot. You know, that sort of thing.
We've never been together. We have never came together.
We've never been more separate in life than that, I'll say.
Yeah. And the way the world is moving right now is just making it worse.
Absolutely. I can't remember the last time we felt any type of togetherness amongst one another. Can't remember at all.
Shout out to my weed smokers. I'm rolling up again, y'all. I know how we do.
I'm still on my first.
Huh?
That's just one. I'm still on my first. Well, just so you guys know, I am an off and on smoker. So,
yeah, I get high.
And mind you, the only time I ever seen is when I'm with her. So, that's another thing. I don't trust everybody. Her, I can understand because she's level.
Yeah, facts.
She always struck me as level-headed. So, whatever weed she's smoking, you know how you get the expression, whatever weed you smoking, I want some. Nah, real shit. Whatever weed she's smoking, I want some. Like, it's really
some gumbo right here.
Yeah, I'm more or less one of those smokers. I'm an off and on smoker. I don't really, I don't indulge as much as the average person does. And it's usually...
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's soft with it, y'all. He's soft with it. Y'all soon see us. We're gonna go live. We're gonna introduce ourselves. Y'all gonna see our face.
How about this?
Y'all gonna see him with it.
Now here's the funny part. Even high or sober, I can still do the chip challenge. I did that shit yesterday by myself.
Oh, you did? How was it?
That shit almost killed me. You understand me?
Listen, I want to do it so bad. I think that's how we're going to start off, y'all. Just look out for our first video. We're going to start off with the one chip challenge.
And now here's the thing, right? The one chip challenge we're gonna do on the very second episode, which I'm still finding the name for. I think we're gonna pick
it
for the second one. But we definitely alright, so we got a contest out, right?
Right.
We can do the one chip challenge and can stand 5 minutes without a drink of water. We got something for y'all.
We got something for you. Promise you. Listen to everything that we give y'all. You know, whatever is a giveaway is always going to come from the heart.
Right, and it's a rarity, so not too many people going to have this thing.
Yeah, I'm not even going to lie. Y'all going to be very appreciative of it. Promise you.
Now, what we got for y'all, right? And should I tell them?
Nah, I think it should be a surprise. I mean, it's worth the wait.
All right, cool. I mean, they ain't necessarily seen the design yet, and we'll see you a little bit later. But definitely, we got something for y'all. One chip challenge, stand 5 minutes without a drink of water after eating it, and we gonna do it with y'all. Okay.
Absolutely, y'all. One chip challenge. I'm sorry, I was just reading my notebook and stuff, just to see.
Nah, go for it. I'll say this.
Yeah, we should we do have a YouTube page actually where you guys
can listen to the audio a little bit after this. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you guys can see us and to what if you guys ever want to go back to the episode, it will be on our YouTube channel. We do have an email. We will drop that to you guys in the next episode. Like Wesley said, this is the first episode we're getting there. And I want to say that shout out to the Roller Derby. This is the Roller Derby podcast. It's a very conversational podcast. We offering freedom of speech, opinions. We coming straight out of Brooklyn. I'm from Bed-Stuy to be exact. We offer, venting services, a shoulder to cry on, some blunts, some liquor. If y'all could cope with music, y'all could cope with us.
Absolutely.
You're doing for the rest of the day, wasn't it?
Yeah. We got the pilot episode out the way, man. We got it going.
Man. Shout out to the Roller Derby.
Absolutely.
I want this Roller Derby to be very intense, I want us to go back and forth. I want us to be very debatable. I want like a mix of violence and sweat and yelling and tears and laughter and trust. That's how strong I want us to be. You can get down with that, Wesley?
Absolutely. I'm all for that.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter, guys. Always. Like Wesley said, it start with black and it end with black.
Absolutely. And we fade to black. The Roller Derby podcast. I'm West with the rest, and that's Mook with the juice.
Yes. And we out. Until next time. Love y'all. Y'all always have a good day on purpose.
Get out of here, man. Y'all been here too long. Gone.
Peace.